My Hero Academia Battle Royale free to play. Do I have your attention? Good. Because in this video we're going to tell you everything you need to know and then some about the upcoming fighting BR based on the popular anime My Hero Academia. Whether you're a fan of the show or not, stick around and listen up because this could be your next game to get into. Before we start, my name is Set. You can find me over on Twitch and here on YouTube, and I'll be covering My Hero Ultra Rumble and maybe some other things for the foreseeable future. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be keeping the video as to the point as possible, and if you enjoyed the presentation style, let me know in the comments and leave a like. And if you didn't enjoy the video, then feel free to tell me to go myself. With that said, let's go. My Hero Ultra Rumble is a free-to-play battle royale based upon the popular superhero series My Hero Academia. In this game, you join up with friends in a team of 3 and fight other squads in a 24-man lobby. You'll be able to select some of the show's most iconic characters, both heroes and villains, and utilize their powers, known as Quirks, along with your own strategy and teamwork to claim the top spot and be the last team standing. When choosing your character, you will notice there are classes in the game that go with each hero or villain. Assault is a defensive character with useful offense. Strike is an offensive character who excels at causing damage. Technical uses status ailments and devices to affect the flow of battle. Rapid is the most proficient with quick and agile movements, and Support is there to aid the team with recovery items and helpful abilities. You'll notice the characters have a special action available to them as well. This is a character-centric ability which only that person will have access to, so be sure to make note of it and use it when appropriate in-game to get the most out of your fighter. There will also be various ways to customize your character and profile to make it a bit more personal to you, adding that extra element to the whole feel of it. Jumping into it, let's go with what you can expect to find in the game. Once you select where on the dome map you want to land, you and your squad will be out there and ready to go. In the bottom left, you'll see your health bar and those of your teammates. Blue signals your shield bar and green your health. You can raise these with the consumables you find in the game. Blue potions for shield and green for health. Next to that will be where you can activate any consumables you have. In the bottom right, you can see the quirk skills available to your character and the special action too. The special action will be a cooldown tied to triangle, and the other 3 will be on your trigger or bumper parts. The bigger number represents how many times you can use that skill in a row before it needs to cool down, and the level number represents how powerful or efficient that skill is. To raise the level number, there's a level up card consumable you can find on the map from chests and downing enemies that have them. Open the inventory once found and use them on the selected skill to strengthen it for the match. There's also skill specific cards to be found in game to upgrade with and ability cards, which are skill cards not intended for your class that provide you with temporary buffs when activated. You'll be able to find and manage all of these in your inventory. As you've probably gathered, items can be found from various chests of different rarities located throughout the map. Don't forget, if you don't need something but your teammate does, you can mark it with the ping system. When it comes to revives, you can bring your down teammates back by holding the appropriate button over them when they're in the recovery position, as long as they're not completely KO'd. You can also revive yourself if you manage to get the timer to 0 when in the recovery position, so it's beneficial to try and stay out of sight around enemies looking to finish the job. In the top right, fairly standard, you have a map which shows yourselves and the surrounding zone. Not too much to say there. Top left, the most important takeaways there are the team count, which shows how many teams are left, player count indicating how many individual players are alive within the lobby, KO count showing how many KOs you have, a zone timer which lets you know when that health draining zone is coming in, and I believe the camera represents how many spectators you have. Keeping it real, I don't know what the thumbs up represents, but I imagine it's not life-changing information to go crazy about right now, so I'm sure someone else will enlighten us sooner or later if they haven't already. Guard break is probably something you've seen written or heard in-game. It sounds like glass breaking. That indicates you've emptied a player's shield and can get directly to their health bar. Going into the characters available, I'll put a picture on screen showing everyone that will be in the game. As far as DLC characters go for the future of the game, we have no confirmations on if they will add more and who they would be. But judging from previous My Hero games having DLC characters, I think it's a safe bet to assume more characters will be added in the future of this game provided it goes well. I don't believe you can choose the same character on one team, so while there may be 6 dekus running around in one match, none of them will be on the same team. This means multiple characters can't be abused on the same team, and you need to somewhat think about the comp of your team to get the most out of them. Since this game is going to be free to play, it has to make its money somewhere, and I think we can gather that'll be in the form of cosmetics. Judging from what we've seen in the betas, you'll be able to earn tickets to buy chests that contain characters that are earning rewards, which include costumes, appeals, and voice lines. There seems to be a shop too, as well as quests that you can do to earn currency and whatnot to help boost your rewards further without having to dip into your pocket. While we can't say exactly what the shop will look like on launch or how the prices are going to be set out, we at least have some idea what it will look like. Release date wise, we have no concrete time for when this game will come out. However, there have been rumors that factors revolving around licensing suggest that this game could come out sometime in March, April, or May. With that being said, nothing has been written in stone or come from the devs officially, so it's just circumstantial guesswork at this point, since we don't truly know what may or may not be happening behind the scenes with agreements, stipulations, etc. Here's hoping we get it within the next month or two, but I wouldn't hold my breath as these things can be unpredictable. When it does release, it will be coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. While I haven't heard anything about versions for current gen, I'm hoping we will get a PS5 and Xbox Series X/S version to further bring out the most of what this game can offer visually and in terms of performance, since other BRs have been known to do this in recent times. Some people also wanted to know if there will be a ranked mode in this game. If you look in the bottom left, you'll see that the matches here are classed as ranked matches. So in some shape or form, it seems there will be a mode which contributes towards ranks, leaderboards, or both. Of course, nothing concrete there, but a good indicator of it. Another question I've been asked is if it's possible to play a solo mode or other numbered team up modes as opposed to the 3-man setup. We have no details on that, but I wouldn't be surprised to see solo modes or similar additions at launch or at some point after. With all that being said, that's what I can give you guys for this video. A lot of it is still speculation, and some things are so minor that they're not worth covering or mentioning. However, this video is a way to open dialogue between yourselves and I. So I will be answering every comment on this video that asks me a question about something in or not in this video. If I know the answer, I'll tell you, and if I don't, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more Ultra Rumble in the future. I've just come from a BR that died recently, so we clearly aren't learning our lesson by jumping into another one. But hey, it's My Hero Academia, so sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks again, and don't forget to ask any extra questions or put any thoughts below. Peace.